So here's I have a story of painting. It's the habit of painting instead of operating. And this is a massive stumbling block for a lot of people. And it might not be painting per se, the physical thing, but when you trade a low skill, not that painting's easy, don't get me wrong, but you trade a skill like painting for leverage, like finding a deal. I'll just give you a quick story that I heard in a book. And I really like it. So I think people refuse to invest or scale because they're addicted to the low level day to day tasks that make them feel productive. This was me. Even when those tasks are robbing you of wealth, I like to check things off. I like to get projects done. I like for things to be done and have that sense of accomplishment. But my priorities were on the wrong things. My priorities were on tasks or projects that have to pay the bills, but not really grow my wealth. Does that make sense? So I call this the trap of painting. Our minds like dopamine hits. We like to-do list. We're checking things off. It makes you feel good. Maybe that's good for getting groceries or running errands, I found. Yet it's a trap financially. So look for things that you're doing on a daily basis. Are those tasks moving the needle in a substantial way forward for your long-term financial health? Or are you getting stuck being busy but not prioritizing important tasks? So for me, I like to get the things that move the needle or important to me, get them done first, get that out of the way. Then the other stuff of the day is just icing on the cake, as the saying goes. So the painting prep, I remember reading a story about an investor who decided to save a few bucks by spending a Saturday painting a vacant apartment himself. He couldn't get anybody to paint it. He turned off his phone, spent a grueling day covered in paint, felt incredibly accomplished. He was very satisfied. That evening, he turned his phone back on, got home, had dinner. He had two voicemails. The first was an elderly lady wanting to sell her house quickly to move out of state with family. She was only asking 30,000 for a property that was easily worth 120. The second voicemail is from his buddy saying, "Hey man, I answered my phone. I got this deal from a lady. She just brought it to me for 30K. I'm going to make 90K off of it." So he sat and thought, man, if I spent a Saturday doing a manual job he could have hired out for a few $100, that investor lost out on a $90,000 deal, which would have brought him 30,000 equity. I mean, that's a huge mistake. So I call it the painting story. And we all have our stories like this, that we miss out on opportunities. Or I've heard people talk about investing in Wendy's Corporation. They even put 5,000 in and they'd be worth millions right now. So there's a lot of stories like this. And it's not, I say the deal of a lifetime comes around once a week because when you're looking for it, you'll find what you're looking for. Kind of like when you buy a white car and you never noticed that white car before, but now you see the white car everywhere in the highway and the roads. So it's just like that when you're looking for deals, when you decide to step in to that 10X mentality. But most people won't step into real estate because they insist on asking, how can I do this task? Which is important. You have to know how to do it. But really, you're asking the wrong question. Instead, who can do this for me? Now, obviously, real estate is not a passive thing where you make no money, but you will stay stuck in the weeds instead of stepping into your role as a high level operator. Let's talk about this for a second. Learn there's so many people that want to help you succeed. That's why you have to view your team. Number one, property managers. If you're busy, you're making six figures, you're in a cubicle or you're a highly paid professional, you don't want to step into this full time. That would be nonsense. People are already doing it and they want to do it for you, like property managers, maintenance people. You can hire this. And a good team member can help you make you money. And once you see this, it becomes a team sport and you can leverage your best skills to make you the most money and then have others help or collaborate with you or hire them so that you're not doing that. So that's why I want to get back to the painting analogy. If you're painting and you're not focused on your high level activities or highest and best use of your time, you're struggling.